Hi everyone, we'll be talking about Scream 2. Hold on. Hello?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Really? You want to keep doing this? Don't you think it's getting a little old?
Come on, play along. I need this.
No. Hold on. Hello?
What's your favorite scary movie?
If I play along, will you just get in here and quit it?
Yes.
Alright, fine. I guess it's Scream.
I got you. It was me the whole time.
I would have guessed.
This never gets old.
That's right. We're talking about Scream from 1990, or Scream 2 from 1997.
Yeah.
As far as sequels go, this movie's pretty good.
Yeah, even though...
Usually, sequels aren't as good as the original.
Yeah, and they say that in the movie. Don't they? They're discussing about sequels never do as well as the originals.
Yeah. They talk about it quite a bit in the film class there that Randy's in.
So, was this, like a couple years after the first Scream? What was that, 95?
It said it was a year, I think.
Oh.
This one was December 10th, 1997.
Yeah.
So, there's a quick turnaround on Scream movies, it seems.
Yeah, there is.
Some of them.
Right.
Like between 5 and 6 was a year, between 1 and 2 was a year. How do they make a movie so quick?
I don't know. Good creative team and all that, I guess.
The editing process must be a pain.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But anyway, this picks up a while after the first one, and the story's been turned into a movie, so they're going to see, well, not they, but a couple of people in the beginning are going to see the movie based on the events from the first one.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
She's in this one for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know how that guy could have been in a relationship with her. She was very annoying.
Yeah.
But then they're...
Just like Will Smith.
Yeah. Then they're killed in the movie theater. And I guess they did it because they had names related to victims in the first movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a copycat killer, and he was trying to replicate the people that got killed too.
Right.
But
Then it
I wouldn't say it's quite as good as the first, but it's really good for a sequel.
Yeah, it is a good one still.
It cuts to what?
It cuts to Sydney at college and still trying to deal with the aftermath, the emotional aftermath of the events.
Yeah, from the first one.
Yeah. And then she hears the news report of the killings at the movie theater.
Yeah.
And that kind of sets the events into motion.
And they try to link it to the father again, just like in the first one. Not quite as much, but they say he's out of the country. It seems weird.
Oh, yeah, I guess I missed that part, but...
So... but... They're kind of making fun of regular horror movies, though, because, like, the second one tries to go bigger and better, and they even said it in this one.
Yeah, they always call attention.
And which is funny.
Yeah.
But I think that's what Wes Craven was going for.
Yeah, and they try to make it seem like it's a boyfriend again.
Yeah.
So.
And then they make it seem like it's Cotton Weary.
Yeah.
He's out of prison now because he was acquitted after or not acquitted, but he was... I don't know, they knew he didn't do it. Didn't murder Sydney's mother after the first one.
Which, how would you know? Because all the people who were actually guilty were killed, so they couldn't, like... Did they have any kind of proof that it was really those two?
Sydney. They told Sydney. I guess she could have told him, but...
Yeah, but it's just her word against
nothing,
I guess. And that kind of comes into play in, the sixth one? Or one of them, because they're actually we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'll talk about that when we get to it.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about right now, but maybe it could.
Yeah, I know I'm right. I just don't know how to put it into words.
Yeah, well... It's like Scream movies to go and talk about the past ones and kind of make fun of the past, I guess. Past horror movies and all that kind of stuff. And just like the first one, this one has funny parts and it's really good at making you think it's someone when it's not really them.
And then Gale Weathers comes back and they're all mad at her for profiting off of the...
Yeah, and Dewey comes back.
Yeah, and he's mad at her for
Yeah.
how she wrote about him in her book of the
Yeah.
events.
Making him seem like a doofus cop, like Barney Fife. I think she called him at one point in it.
Probably. He oozed inexperience, I think she said.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another thing.
Yeah.
And he had a whole monologue about it. He's like, how do you know my inexperience isn't a ruse to get people to drop their guard around me or something? It was a whole,
Yeah, the whole thing.
yeah. But it was pretty funny.
That was a loud swallow.
And again, like the first one, there's two killers, so you don't know until the end.
Yeah.
But, and you don't know who it is or why.
Yeah.
I mean, watching it again, you kind of see, like they'll be talking about the killers, and then it'll cut to a scene with the killer. Like it'll show them kind of first.
I don't remember the one guy's motive for it. I know the Billy Loomis's mother's motive, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Well, he was just kind of a crazy guy, and he wanted. He kind of explained it.
yeah. Well, I
He
think,
said his way out was to blame it on movies.
oh, right.
Say they made him do it,
Yeah.
but Timothy Olyphant, he's a good
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah. Again, a good cast in this movie.
Yeah,
Timothy Olyphant, and I was just thinking of someone else.
Sheldon Cooper's mother. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, I don't either.
We'll have to put it down below.
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, Luke
He was
Wilson.
in
Yeah,
Yeah. Excuse me. And
and
Cotton
like we
Weary.
said, Jada Pinkett Smith,
yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Cotton
Yeah.
Weary's
Liev
Lee Schreiber, right?
Yeah, he's back.
Got there same time as you, probably a little before.
No, I don't think so, but maybe.
No. Well, we have it on
Yeah.
film here.
Yeah, Nev Campbell, like always, and
Yeah.
David Arquette, and what's her name?
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, Courtney
Arquette.
Cox. Is it Arquette in this one?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe. But,
Yeah, but the killings are a little bit more brutal than the first one.
yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Like Randy's death, that was pretty brutal. I
yeah,
think it
that was
was.
probably the most brutal one.
I think they made a cut where it actually showed the killing of him, but he just made a cut, like, because he knew the rating board was gonna, like, tell him to cut some stuff out. So he just made a cut that they could reject.
Yeah,
Then he'd present the version we saw, and they'd approve it or something like that.
oh, so it's still kind of brutal, but less brutal than the one he made.
Yeah. 'Cause like I said, it showed Randy's killing, and it was like pretty brutal. Instead of it just happening off screen.
Yeah. We was talking bad about Billy Loomis, and I think that was his mother that killed him.
Yeah, probably. The Scream movies are always good about keeping you guessing who
Yeah.
it is.
I think they're better at that than most any other horror movie.
Yeah. Well, because most horror movies you have like
You know who it is.
Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, all that.
Yeah.
But like mystery types, they kind of make it obvious.
Yeah. And these ones, I don't think they want to. They kind of want to keep you guessing till the end.
Yeah, for the shock factor.
And you don't really know why, so that kind of makes it harder to figure out.
Yeah, like you don't know their
their motive.
relation. Yeah, their relation to the victims or anything like
we
that.
didn't find out it was Billy Loomis's mother until the end when Sydney saw her for the first time.
Right.
She was around the college the whole time. What if she saw her before then?
Yeah, I guess that's something they just didn't consider.
Yeah, or they didn't care.
Nope.
I mean, nobody knew, so we wouldn't think to ask him until the end.
There's a lot of like good tension scenes too, like when he's knocked out in the car after he killed the two cops protecting Sydney.
Yeah, and she has to get out.
Yeah, they
and
have
her
to
friend.
crawl over him or her.
And then when they're chasing Gail Weathers through the sound studio there,
Oh yeah, right.
and Dewey's in there too.
Yep.
That's kind of suspenseful.
Then he gets stabbed up again.
Yeah. But he gets stabbed in the scar tissue from the first movie, and it saves his life, they said.
Right. That's convenient.
Yeah. He gets stabbed a lot, poor guy.
Yeah, it does.
And he had nerve damage,
Yep.
or a severed nerve, I think.
Yeah. Severed nerve.
Yeah. I remember the first and the second one probably the best. Well, 5 and 6 pretty good because you just saw them, but I don't remember 3 and 4 too much. So
I kind of remember.
probably once we
3.
see him, we'll remember him. But
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Like, I can kind of remember who it is in 3. I think that's the only one that has one killer. Right?
I just said I don't remember it too well, so maybe.
You'll see.
Yeah, I'll see. It'll be a surprise.
Well,
Once I start watching it, though, I'll probably remember. But
Yeah.
3 and 4 probably aren't as good as 1, 2, 5 and 6, though. They're probably the least good ones. Because they kind of rebooted the series with 5.
Yep.
3 and 4, they're kind of getting old.
I don't remember 4 too well. I know we've seen them a couple of times recently, but
We'll see it again pretty soon.
Yep.
And we'll talk about it.
maybe I'll stay awake at the end of this one.
Maybe.
That's why I didn't kind of chime in when you were talking about the end part.
When we sign off, do you want to use the voice changer? You just hit the button on the side.
No, I think I'll pass. But thank you.
It is fun. Alright, so let us know what you think of the movie down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future.
Talk more about the past.
You should have used it. It's great fun.